Foreigner, 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 foreigner. My bitch too foreign in the visa. I don't need it.
She not wear no underwear. She not wear no underwear. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Danielle Shantal here. I do lifestyle, beauty, fashion, and vlogs. If you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button because I know you're gonna like it. And if you're returning, go ahead and hit that like button because it just boosts the videos. It lets the people know that I'm out here and I'm doing the damn thing. I'm pretty sure you guys can see the glare on my lenses, but it's okay, just deal with it. Maybe I need to turn it down a little bit. Last time we did bonnet and chill. I don't know if my camera's straight. Hold on. Are we straight? How are we looking? Today we have green juice and chill because your girl's been trying to cut it up, okay? This is probably gonna come after the vlog, but I've been cutting up, trying to lose a little bit of poundage and get my life together. But today I'm gonna read out some of your guys' responses to some questions that I asked a few weeks ago. Like I told you guys in the last Q&A session that we had. Let me get a little comfortable, put my foot up. This glare is really distracting, but it's okay. We're gonna work through it. And guess what, guys? We hit 650,000 views on YouTube. That is over 500,000. Me? Little Dan Dan is out here doing that? Wow. Yeah, guys, as much as I'm proud of me, I'm grateful for you guys for all the support and like all the support through the years, because this did not just happen over the course of a year. Like I've been on this channel, I think since 2016 or 2017, and it's been a long time coming. I truly believe that if I stayed consistent from the beginning, I would probably be further. But who knows, okay? Your journey is your journey, okay? We are gonna be continuing with our Q&As from the bonnet and chill. Like I said, today is green juice and chill. And the question that I asked was, what's one thing you want to accomplish before the end of the year? For me, I guess I'll start off with me. One thing I want to accomplish before the end of the year, besides like consistency with therapy, is just, I would say is more so of increasing my belief in myself. I've been very doubtful this year. Like I feel like this year's trials came in phases. Like some days were good, some days were bad, some days were really bad, some days were really good. Some months were good, some months were bad, some months were really bad, some months were really good. And it's just because I lack belief in myself, in my talents, in my creativity, in what I could do. And I kept comparing my journey to other people, right? So I was just lacking a little bit of belief. And before the end of the year, like I've been on the journey to repairing that side of me, but before the end of the year, I really just want to get to a point where I am like fully in control of just my mindset and my beliefs. Just like knowing that what's meant for me will always be for me, and believing that whatever is meant for me in this life will come to me naturally. Like nothing will be by force. So that's one thing I want to accomplish. Okay, so one thing my friend here wants to accomplish by the end of the year is learning to be okay when nothing is going on. Felt that. Like I feel like I touched that a little bit in the last video. Like there's seasons where things are gonna be super busy. There's seasons where things are gonna be super dead. There's seasons where you're gonna have a little bit of both. And then there's seasons where you're gonna be just twiddling your thumbs. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as humans, it's natural for us to get a little anxious when we don't know what's gonna happen next. But I also do believe that we have to really embrace those seasons when there's absolutely nothing going on. Because a lot of the times, be real, we're very ungrateful when things are super busy. Like you never hear someone with more than one job, and I'm guilty for this as well, saying, oh my God, like you always hear, oh my God, I'm so busy. Like, as soon as I'm done this 8-hour shift, I have to go work another 5-hour shift. I'm tired, and I wish I didn't have to do this, and I wish I didn't have to do that. And then when you have no shifts grinding, oh, I'm so broke. Oh, I wish I had another job. Oh, I wish I had money. Oh, But bro, when you had the 12-hour shifts that was bringing you in the coin, sister, you were bawling, you were crying. So I've learned in life that you really just have to be cool with seasons of, hey, things are going great, seasons of, oh my gosh, I can't keep up, and seasons when you're like this. So I really, really love that response to this question, because yeah, it's very real. Another response that I have here is growth and staying determined. And that is real. Like, being determined and consistent is going to lead you to growth, or where you'll see the most growth in your life. Because when you're determined to get something done, consistency automatically falls into place, and then you continue to grow. And I know this by my personal experience. At the beginning of the year, the beginning of the pandemic, I was determined to not gain any more weight. I literally sat myself down in my room and I'm like, this could either be really good for you or really bad. Like, you can sit here and you can gain more weight than you already have on right now, or you can sit here and come up with a game plan to be better and do better. And because I was already in TLC and I was like dipping my feet in a little bit, it was easy for me to keep going, but I was determined not to put that weight on. And once that determination like really hit here, my routines were consistent, right? And consistency, I feel like people really mess that up. Being consistent is when you've made the decision to say, I'm gonna get this done. If you don't make the decision to say, I'm gonna get this done by any means necessary, you're no longer consistent. Hear me out. If I know that I work at 8 o'clock in the morning and I can't work out in the evening, and I know I have to wake up at 6 a.m., I'm gonna get up at 6 a.m. every morning, and I'm gonna do my workout, and that's gonna be a consistent part of my routine. But if I get up one morning at 6 a.m. and I'm tired and I'm rolling around, unless you really need the rest, but if you have no excuse, you're no longer consistent in that moment. You have not made up your mind to say, I'm gonna get this thing done. So always remember, when you're determined to get something done, that leads to consistency, and that leads to you growing and becoming a better person. Change is good. Never let anybody convince you that changing is bad. Pieces to getting there is things like determination, things like consistency, things like building routines, and things like just growing as a person, and like I said, life will come in phases and you'll have to make adjustments as you go, but it's better to pivot through life than to just quit and give up. Another one here is saying, doing one big purchase just for me. Girl, felt, okay? One thing I've realized, I keep saying one thing. A lot of us, we leave ourselves out and we say, oh, this is too expensive, I'm not gonna buy it, Sometimes you need to splurge on yourself. Shopping in the clearance section sometimes just not bring the satisfaction that you need. If you know that thing that you want is full price and you deserve it, buy it. Stop selling yourself short. Is that a word, selling yourself short? Correct me if I'm wrong. I used to do that for so long, man. You could find me in Urban Planet buying the $5 leggings, in Winners buying little $10 tags, little cheap ass sweaters, and by the time you look, they're tear up. Like, invest in yourself, okay? We went from buying Urban Planet leggings. There's nothing wrong with shopping at those stores, by the way, guys. I just have a preference. But I went from buying, let's not call out the brands. I went from buying cheaper items to bumping it up a little bit. I no longer buy my leggings from those places. I buy my leggings from Garage and Dynamite and Aritzia. Yes, it's a little pricey. You don't want to pay $20 for one pair of black tights. But these are tights I've had over the past 5, 6, 7 years. Like, sometimes you really just have to invest in yourself, Invest in yourself, invest in your craft. If you know that YSL bag, it's black, it's basic, can go with majority of your outfits and the purchase makes sense, then buy it. You know you're gonna get a good wear out of it. But not only buy it because of that, buy it because you deserve it. The other day, you know, I used to buy like the little travel size perfumes and show you guys like the different fragrances I would get. I did that because I wanted to see what kind of woman I wanted to smell like. And now I'm buying a full-size bottle perfume. And Dior is not cheap, baby. It's like $200 perfume, $300 perfume. But guess what? I deserve it. I work hard for it. I'm not gonna go out and buy it when money's tight. But when I have it and I feel like I deserve that thing or I wanna treat myself, I'm gonna buy it. And there's nothing wrong with treating yourself. There's nothing wrong with, you know, just getting to a point where you know you're deserving of these things. Don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? Okay. The next one here is getting my driver's license. You can do it, babe. I believe in you. Get your license. That is the road to independence, okay? Especially because you have baby boy. You know who I'm talking to, girl. Because you have baby boy and your family and all of that. Get your license. It's a different kind of independence. You can get up and go. You don't have to depend on people. And I believe in you. You're gonna pass your test, you're gonna get your license, and you're gonna feel amazing after, okay? You got it. To get a few scholarships from school. Okay, we have a few bosses in the building. We love education over here. We love higher education over here. Not saying if you didn't go to school, you're not anything, but I'm just saying, work hard, okay? Get those scholarships. Put it towards your education. It's gonna save you so much in the long run, but also believe you can get it. Put your head down, focus, fill out the applications, write the papers. If you're still in high school, get your grades up. If you're in university and you're undergrad, get your grades up and let them know who's boss. We need to let people know that people of color are out here doing things, okay? And we're out here striving for higher education. So I believe in you, babe. Go get that scholarship. You got it. And the last one that I'm gonna read is this individual says they want to make sure they have completed their 6-figure investment, okay? I appreciate that. I appreciate bosses. I appreciate black men and women that are out here showing us and showing others that things can be done if you just put your head down and get it done. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because my camera battery is dying. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Okay, we're still pushing for 10K. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button. It costs you nothing to hit the like button. It's totally free. Okay, it's free. But I love you guys and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Pull the trucks out with an eater. 2-seaters. New bitch wanna fuck in my AP. New freezer. I woke up thinking about pants. Hop off a jet to a check when I land. My bitch 2 foreign in the visa. I don't need her. Pull the trucks out with an eater. 2-seaters. New bitch wanna fuck in my AP.